What is up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing an Attack on Titan character. We're going to be doing Falco, depending on how you pronounce his name. His jaw Titan. So it's kind of like half eagle, sort of half. Well, yeah, it's like an eagle type thing. It's kind of cool. I just watched. When did I watch it? 2 days ago. This episode where they revealed this. So he's got like this red glowing eye. See, you can't. What can you see there in that eye? Not much. So that's pretty much hair and bone. Right. Sorry now. Okay, I'm on landscape page. Use a pencil and an eraser for these. Sketch it out lightly. Take your time. Pause it when I move my hand. Right. So I'm gonna start with his beak. Right, seems like the easiest place to start for me anyway. Okay, because he doesn't really have much of an eye. It's just like a black hole, and it's just with a red glowing eye. So we're up kind of near the top of the page, right? And we're just gonna go this way. Right, so just like a big curving line for his top of his beak. And this will come back down here. And then we have all teeth along the bottom. Okay, so hooks up, and it kind of curves around there like that. And there's a tooth. So it comes out from there, goes around. You do the same sort of thing again. So it goes like, and you do that all the way along. Right? And they do it with kind of hatching and things. Sometimes like that. So depending on how authentic you want to go with the Mappa sort of style, you know, you can do more hatching or less. So like more of this kind of thing, if you want. And then the final one here. So this will go, no, this isn't the final one. What am I saying? There's one more. Well, how many? Front, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 of them. And this one goes up around for his cheekbone and sort of then up underneath his hair somewhere like here. Right, it kind of bumps up that way. Then we have some more lines and texture lines inside here. We can see an extra tooth on the other side. So like in here. And then like coming across his nose or his beak. Like that. And then around one coming down here. So then his eye is like in here, right? So we can just see this sort of black box sort of area. So like goes down around to there. And then the tear duct sort of area is here. And then it goes down because he's got like this hair sort of flopping down here. Right, so that's like a hair spike. And then sort of a couple of bumps sort of here. Like that. And then like some more sort of texture lines coming out from the tear duct area. Coming down there. And like there's all this hatching and stuff. Just to give it this kind of textured look. And like an eyelid line coming down there. There's another piece of hair coming across here, but I'll just draw in the main parts first and then. So in terms of an eye, right, you can't really see anything. You can just see this glowing red section here. Right? You might see a line coming down there too, but that's all just colored in black and then red around it, right? So I'll just color this. Okay, sort of like that, right? So options now. We can go for hair or the rest of his. We'll go down. Maybe we'll do the jaw coming down here first. Yeah. So coming out from this corner here, right? The line comes out like so. Side of his jaw comes down here. And then this comes real long right down this way. So it goes, kind of bumps a little bit. So like real long, so underneath this, like down here. Right? So we're going for like bird type shapes. And then this comes up to a tooth there. And then we have a layer of teeth coming across here. So similar type of thing. These ones seem to be a little bit bigger. And there can be some like hatching and things in here. So this will go up and around. Up and around. Up and around. So, and then the jaw sort of goes into there. And then like some like texture and hatching on it here. Okay, and then we have some extra sort of bone lines just inside here. Like that, and then more teeth, and then the human jaw inside, right? So he's got like a human face under this sort of bone thing. Sound like so. That. Some hatching just in like curving around here. So the human jaw inside the bird jaw. So it's real stretched out and it comes from like here. So we curve it down there. And then this curves out for his chin. So curving, curve in, out again, and then around for the chin. Into there. And then a big open mouth, right? And with the top and bottom teeth. So let's say here. So we'll go down like so, around here and up, and we'll go back up the other side and around the top. So we'll go back to there and around. Teeth just there. These are like stretch lines, I guess, and then top lip into there. And then there's like some stretching kind of skin lines coming down there and there. And a bottom lip line just here. Some hatching, like so. Okay, so details inside the mouth. So the hole at the back of his mouth, there, and his tongue comes out from there. You got this bumping sort of tongue line. And this is like meets teeth at the front. So we got like the canine sort of teeth that humans have. First. And then we go across, bumping a little bit. The canine there. And these teeth have lines coming down there. And then the molars at the back. So how far do we go in? Say there. Right, so bumping sort of. And then type teeth there. And then we go around the other side. Back there, and you can add some more bumps and things to those. Like so. And then the top teeth coming across here. Some coming down the back, just some visible under here. And then he's got all these stretch lines inside the back of his, you know, his cheek on the inside, the pink sort of part. Like that. Right, so we got an ear here. Down around. Oh, and there was some hatching here that I missed. On the inner ear. Ear lines like so. Okay, so his hair then, right? So coming down from his ear, so we've got all these hair spikes that just kind of flow down this way. So don't worry now, hair blows in the wind, you know, it moves. If yours isn't exactly like mine, you know, you don't sweat it too much. Right, so they're just coming down here. This kind of thing, up to here, all spiking out. So what's this? More hair going that way. Up his head, flowing around. So another one. And then there's some fringe that comes across his head here. So we got like one coming across his eye, like a big one here. And this goes back up. And then it joins like this one. There. Another one coming across his head here. Then the other side of his skull, just here, and then we've some more hair coming down the opposite side of his head that we can't see, and then these hair spikes go back this way. Like so. Okay, so any more, you can add more texture and stuff to that if you want, but I think that's enough for me. So we can just see like his back and his shoulder here. So he's got like a feathery shoulder. We'll do his neck, right? So curves out, Adam's apple down there. Neck muscle at the front goes down that way. And then there's this big round feathery shoulder. I guess I'll do that first. So spiking right this way. It's like fur or feather. It's just sort of drawn in with these spikes. All covering this space. Like so. You know, might be some. It's like that, just coming down. Then the front of his chest. Here. And then his back over here. So it like bumps down that way. And then we got like a neckline in there. Another sort of muscle shoulder line that way. That way, and this has like hatching and stuff there. More anatomy, neck muscle lines here. Another one coming down like from his ear. Hatching underneath his chin. On his neck, just there. Give it some shadow. And he seems to have more feather coming out from here. Runs down his back. And that goes in behind his head. Boop. Okay, so now that big claw that he has. Real cool, right? So, this is sort of thing going on, right? So I start with his thumb. And then we have a curved section with fingers coming down here, right? So the thumb is just here, like in his mouth, kind of. So like spikes up here. Comes around, like so. And then down to the spike, like that, right? And you've got these hatching lines on it. Like so. And then this talon comes up that way. And then curves around here. And there's all bumps and stuff on this, but we'll just get the main shapes in first. So the bottom of his hand comes around here, bumps around twice. Right, like that. And then 4 fingers that curve around here, okay? So we'll start out from his, say his index finger, right? And it's got all these bumps on it. So it bumps down like this. And then we meet one of those nails again. So you do the same thing. Right, like that. This has some hatching on the sides. Like that, and then the inside of his finger. 1, 2, 3. There's all texture on these, but we'll just draw them in first. Okay, bumpy on this side, and then 3 curved lines, just to show the 3 segments of your fingers, right? So you've on fingers you have 3 segments. 1, 2, 3. Go 1, 2, 3. Depends on how the fingers are bent as well. So we'll go to the next one. Coming out from this, you just add these bumps coming along here, and then the big spiking nail, same as this, just a little bit lower than it because it curves around down here. Okay, hatching down there, and then 3 segments again for the fingers. So 1 bump there. Now it goes in behind and comes down this way. So the 3rd segment, imagine it goes here, right, like that, curves in. First segment, 2nd segment, and then 3rd, like that. Okay. Next finger comes out here, so we'll go bumping again, sort of thing like that. It can be spiky or bumping. It's up to you. And then this spiking sort of talon. Ooh, page moved. Like that, okay? Maybe like an edge line just on them like that. So 3 segments again. So on each finger. This one's kind of more straightforward. 1, 2, 3. Right? And you can just see the top of this finger coming in here, bumping. Like so. Last one. Big nail. There. And then 3 segments. 1, 2, 3. We can just see a bumpy top to this finger up here. And then we join the rest of the hand. Palm there. So now all the texture on this hand. Well, oh no, his wrist back here, sorry. There. And then all this texture, right? So we've got, so like each of these kind of come down like this. Seem to be these sort of spiking things, right? Kind of guards on the back of his hand. Once you get the pattern, you can kind of do it quite quickly. Like so, and then and 2 more. Right, so then on the underside of his fingers, you have texture on all that as well. So you have all these curved lines, right? Just coming up the fingers like this. And you just do the same thing on each one, each segment curving around. And on the thumb, and then there's like texture on his hand as well. So say like this bumping palm line here. So coming across like this, there's like a couple of these coming across there, down like that. And then here, it's like scales or something. These kind of V's. Oh, there's another line here. And then some extra on his palms of his hands. So like this kind of thing. Something coming down here. There. And then on his wrist as well. So it's kind of like lizard. It's kind of like lizard scales or something. Just going all that way. Can't really see much of it. And line there, there, and you know, smooth up your lines. Anything you want to touch up. But I think that's it. That's how to draw Falco's jaw titan. Hope it's helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.